Hello, welcome to the Anti-Diet Meals with Farah Kariamburi. I'm your host, deep health practitioner, and the creator of 30-Day Anti-Diet Challenge. The whole reason for bringing this from my kitchen is to show you how to create meals that are not diet related. Just to give you a bit of confidence that actually you can eat food like this and still lose weight. So I am inviting you to my kitchen. We are in week 3, towards the end of the week 3. So we have created around 10, 11, 12, 13 dishes so far. Every single day I think on my feet literally. I don't go out, searching recipes or anything like that massively. I just look to see what's in my fridge, how I can put it together. I have a rough idea at the start of the week when I actually do my food shopping. And they are very similar things that I will eat each week. However, as I am showing you how to put a plate of healthy meal together for your weight loss journey, I'm trying to be a little creative every now and then. So these are not chef prepared meals. These are just normal meals prepared by me, just to give it a bit of variety. So today I'm going to show you. Now this necessarily isn't for a weekday meal, but I can't see why not. I'm showing you the big breakfast, the healthier version. It has broccoli in it. Yes, I know. You've never had broccoli for breakfast, but this one you will love. Okay, so what have we got today? We are making broccoli cooked with a little bit of olive oil. We are then going to grill our halloumi, and we are going to have sourdough toast, and we have eggs. Instead of eggs, you can change it to tofu if you are vegan or vegetarian, and instead of halloumi, you can change that to kind of hard cheese on the side, vegan cheese if you wish to have that. Or if you're vegetarian, then you probably eat the halloumi and the eggs in this exact manner because there's no meat around it. Okay, so we're going to cook the broccoli. So just before I came on live, I just wanted to prep a little bit of broccoli. So all I've done is nothing, just chop the broccoli into small pieces. Actually cut the florets quite small, only because they will cook much better. Now I should have really made the pan hot first and then put it in, but I'm sure you know that bit. So I'm going to put a tiny bit of oil. If you are on your weight loss journey, I would always say use a spoon to measure. Why? Because, I think I might have frozen. Why? Because you don't want to put too much. In fact, there was a customer once who actually just used this. Oh, I am actually frozen on here. Battery said. Okay, so I've got a teaspoon of olive oil in here, and I'm just kind of giving it a little fry because it's a fry up, so it's a breakfast, so we don't want to just have it we just don't want to just have a boiled broccoli with our breakfast. We want to have a little bit different. So I'm just going to pop the broccoli here and just keep it cooking. Now in it, I'm going to put some chili flakes and some salt. A little bit of salt. Salt is going to release some of that steam. Not too much, again, got a bit much here. Chili flakes in the broccoli. You could put black pepper, you could put anything you kind of really like. And then you're just going to mix it up. And we're just cooking it away. Now, you could put a tiny bit of water, put the lid on it, and then let it steam for a bit. So you could get that ready, cover it up, and then bring your other pan around because we're going to start making the halloumi now. So this does not require anything apart from just a little glaze of olive oil on the broccoli, just to make it taste good. Now you could parboil this. It's not my thing because this means I have to do things too many times. Right, so the broccoli's cooking on the light, just on a low, medium to low heat. On the other side, we're going to now make this pan hot. And in here, we're going to do the grilled halloumi. Again, a little bit of oil needs to go in it. Just make sure the pan is really hot. So when you're doing the grilled halloumi, you want to make sure the pan is really, really hot, and also that the oil is spread nicely around the pan. Okay, then we're going to start popping the halloumi in there, which is just there. Here we go. I'm going to put some paprika on this halloumi to give it a bit of colour. So I just chopped it up in slices. Depending on how many people you're feeding, I always say this will do for between 2 to 3 people. There we go. Okay. And a bit of paprika, I just say. Give it a bit of, no salt is required, by the way, because of halloumi is very salty. So you don't want to put any more salt in it. Tiny bit of paprika. Also keep an eye on the broccoli, because we don't want it to be burnt. So like I said, a little bit of water maybe would be nice. I do like my broccoli quite al dente, so I probably would keep it like that, but tiny bit of water. There we go, that noise, perfect. Okay. So grilled halloumi is really super easy to cook. As you can see, all I've done is pop it in the frying pan, just waiting for it to get brown. When it's brown, we're going to use that. So grilled halloumi will come under your healthy fat, by the way. That's the fat in here. We're going to have eggs for protein, then we have the vegetables. So the carbohydrate in this breakfast is going to be the sourdough toast, which is here. Now for a female in your fat loss, if you're on fat loss, I'll say half of that is enough. This bread was like this long. See that? Like this. Cut it in half to make 2 portions, but for the sake of today I'm just showing you how I am going to serve it. Okay, let's have a little look. Oh, right, it's really getting lovely and brown. Change the sides. Who likes grilled halloumi? Let me know. How do you use yours? What do you do with yours? There's grilled halloumi burgers you can have. Grilled halloumi can go on a nice salad of cucumber, tomatoes, some onions. You can make a nice, put the grilled halloumi on top. Remember, the grilled halloumi is the healthy fat, and this is probably all day healthy fat in here because it's quite a lot. And it does come with calories in it, but you know, it's okay to have it occasionally for your breakfast, for your breakfast needs. Check the broccoli again. Yeah, so now I can see that it's just getting nice and soft. It has a bit of colour to it because it's getting a little bit charred to it. Now, I'm going to let the grilled halloumi get hard, and I'm going to start cooking my eggs on the side of this pan. So I'm going to, depending on how many people you're feeding, 2 to 4 eggs. The female portion is 2 portions, and then the male portion is 3. Now, if you are, you don't like eggs, you don't like eggs, you can make tofu. So tofu, really super easy. Again, you get the block of tofu. I'm going to try and get that next week so I can show you how to cook tofu. Squeeze the tofu out. You can cube it, put it in the oven, cook it like I'm cooking here. So this will just be like tofu, like this grilled. So instead of using the egg, you can do tofu scramble. My mum does a really good job of those. It's just a matter of practice because people don't know how to use tofu. It's scary a little bit and they don't like the texture, but you've got to play with it. The reason the texture is so soft is because the water hasn't been squeezed out of it. You can also get smoked one, which is more tougher. Ooh, which is more tougher. So there's different variety of that. Always cook your vegetable nice so that you can fall in love with it. Okay, so I'm quite happy with the way my grilled halloumi is going. I'm just going to break 2 eggs on the side. No more oil required in here whatsoever. Keep the heat medium. Now you want to probably season the eggs a little bit, okay? Every food has to be seasoned in itself. Tiny little bit of salt going in here, and then a quick mixture. Doesn't have to be all perfect always. You've got to take that out of the way. This could be served with homemade ketchup, by the way, or you can have yogurt with some harissa in it. That's quite nice. So yogurt with some tahini in it. That's quite nice too. A little bit of a dip, like, you know, people have breakfast dip. So it's kind of trying to copy that without having the hash brown and the rest of the things, which are quite nice every now and then. But you all know how to make that, so I don't want to really show you that. I don't actually like it either. I don't really like big breakfast of sausages. You could have vegetarian sausages too, instead of the egg, and vegetarian sausage and the eggs, or the normal sausages as well. So this could be a breakfast that you could really mix it up. Just with halloumi, also be careful how much you have that, because it is high in fat. But doesn't mean you shouldn't have it. Especially if you are not intolerant to dairy, let's go for it. Okay, I'm going to try a bit of halloumi. So this is the color of it. Mmm. Yummy. In my tummy. Salty. Very, very salty. So halloumi really is. That's why you need to be really careful what you are doing with the rest of the food. Don't need too much salt in any of the rest. Eggs are ready. Halloumi is ready. A little bit more. Make it a little tougher. A little bit harder. So it's a bit soft still. What it's doing is actually, halloumi's got lots of water in it. So it's just drying the water out. That's all it's doing. Apologies if I lost some of you as I broadcast interrupted. Apologies for that. Hopefully you'll be able to catch it up. Okay, we're going to serve. I haven't put butter on my sourdough. I actually quite like it without that. It's quite a nice taste without that, to be honest. Move on to other spoon. So now, everything now is pretty much done. We just need to arrange it. Okay. Lovely green broccoli. Drop that in there. I'm going to put the eggs on one part of the toast. And I'm going to put at least 2 bits of grilled halloumi per person, I would say. So if there's more than 3 of you, 4 of you, you might need to have it. There we go. And then we're going to pop a little bit of chopped avocado on my egg. 1, to make it look a little pretty, and 2, there we go. Now, I just want to say, I'm quite impressed with my own breakfast here. I will serve myself a little more broccoli actually, why not? You have this kind of start in the day, on the weekend, how amazing is that? Guilt-free breakfast. Here we are, guys. Really struggle to show you things on here. Here we are. So this is sourdough toast with scrambled egg, free-range eggs, always free-range eggs, organic if you can, grilled halloumi here, on another half of sourdough toast. Again, if you're on a weight loss journey, I'll just drop half the toast. That's it. Because these 2 pieces will come up as 2. And if you're a female and you're on a weight loss journey, I just want you to have half of that for now. And once you've achieved the weight loss, you can always start to have more. Or when you start to increase your movement and you think, I need a bit more food because I'm feeling a bit hungry, that didn't satisfy me, listening to your own body, intuitive eating will always let intuitive eating guide you on how you're feeling. Many of us have forgotten how that feels because we are always putting something in our mouth. So we don't even know if we're hungry, we're just eating it for the sake of it. But if you were to wait till you really are hungry, and once you've eaten mindfully and slowly and chewed your food nice and slowly, and you still feel hungry, then there's no reason why I shouldn't go and get some more. But remember, is it a hunger? Or is it, I just want to eat more because it's tasty? And that's the difference between people who are healthy and stay at their size weight, the weight they should be, and people who carry extra pounds. You're just having extra because you like it, or just used to having more, but maybe forgotten how you feel intuitively. So really let the intuitive, that gut instinct, that these are the real things. Gut instinct is real. And intuitive eating is real. So when you feel hungry, eat then. That's it. There it is, a big breakfast. Try this, excuse me, try over the weekend. And if you enjoy it, let me know. If you've made it, love to have the photo below this particular video, and let me know how you get on. Thank you so much for being with me this Thursday evening. Tomorrow is our final anti-diet meal of the week, and I hope you've been enjoying this. Let me know in the comment below how you're getting on and what else you'd like to see. Take care, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.